Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about earthquakes. So, a fault is a crack in the Earth's crust, commonly along tectonic plate boundaries. Tectonic plates move at all the rate of your fingernails grow. Most of the time, we cannot feel them move. Sometimes the rocks slip along the fault, releasing energy.
And that's the energy that you feel during an earthquake. So
that rumbles, yeah. Like rumbles the ground like this.
Oh, that's definitely an earthquake. Okay, so what Livvy has here are two fault blocks. So this is like if you could look at the inside of the earth and the layers of the earth, right? We have what's called a fault, which is right here, and that's a crack in the earth. Yep, right there. And so what Livvy's going to demonstrate is motion along a fault. Most of the time, even though the tectonic plates are moving, we don't feel them move. It's when there's a sudden release of energy.
Yeah, like when they slowly move, they release, and then it starts an earthquake.
Yep, and
you never know when an earthquake's gonna happen.
Right, and so there's this sudden release in energy, right? So do what you just did again. Push up.
You see, this is the ground. This is the ground you're on right there. It's all of a sudden, like in San Francisco, what Mystery Doug showed us, it's gonna slip, and then it's gonna cause a sudden rumble in the earthquake, and on it, and then the ground's gonna start shaking like this.
Right. Oh, yeah. So what's happening in San Francisco? Can you turn it so that we can see the surface again? Yeah. So that'd be like the ground.
That's the ground you're standing on.
Yeah, and that looks like a river kind of running across the ground.
And then when this is the ground, and it slips, and when that slips, it starts to shake and shake and shake.
Okay, cool. But in California, what's happening is kind of horizontal motion. So instead of the rocks going up and down, yeah, that's not happening. They're going side to side.
Like this?
Yep, like that. Yep. There you go. And so in the Mystery Doug video, what we saw is like the fences in the 1906 San Francisco earthquake were moved in opposite directions, right? Mm-hmm. So let's look at a map of San Francisco and California. Can you hold it up for us, Livvy?
Is the map of San Francisco. So as you can see, right here is San Francisco, and that's where my mom put the star. And this...
What's that red line?
This is the fences.
No, not the fences. That's the San Andreas Fault.
Yeah, the San Andreas Fault. It goes so far up there.
All the way along the
It goes from
western
Mexico. It goes
boundary.
from Mexico to Eureka.
Yep. Good job. In Northern California. And so what's happening along that fault is you have two tectonic plates that are moving in opposite directions.
And right here, the earthquake's pushing against each other like this. And then it's slipping.
Yeah, there's also earthquakes, you're right, in like Washington and Oregon too, but that's a little different type of plate boundary. So can you show us with the arrows where California is moving kind of down and where California is moving up?
Right here and up and down and up.
Yep. And so along that area, most of the time, like I said, the ground isn't shifting. It's not until there's a lot of stress that builds up along that fault, and then all of a sudden there's this rapid release of stress in the form of energy that you feel during an earthquake.
Like when you get mad, like the stress.
It accumulates and all of a sudden you like erupt, although that would be more like a volcano.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that release of energy that you feel as the vibrations during an earthquake, which is kind of cool. Do we have earthquakes in Ohio?
No, we don't, because that's not where the fault land is.
Yeah, so we don't have tectonic plates in Ohio. Only in the western United States.
Like in San Francisco, Oregon, Washington, all those places have the fault.
Yeah. All right.
Like I can show you. So in San Diego, Los Angeles, Santa Maria, St. Joe's, Oakland.
Hey, Livvy, I'm going to end with a joke. You ready?
Yeah.
What did one mountain say to the other mountain during an earthquake?
What?
It's not my fault. All right. Signing off for now. Say bye, Livvy.
Bye.